Top of the top. Top of the top of the top. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Welcome to the show. This is Getting in the Green with Perfect Strangers. This is episode 28. Season 1, episode 28. Down couch is making sure I got that shit right. I'm your host, Daryl, and I got my co-host, Corey. Corey, what's good with you, brother?
All right, not much, man. Not much. Riding a little heater in here into Friday. So let's finish this week strong, man.
Yeah, man. It's been actually a good 2 weeks, right? If we close out today strong, it's been I had that shitty day on what was it, Monday?
Monday or Tuesday we sucked. I think we
Yeah.
sucked on both days actually.
Yeah. The only thing I don't know. I think you sucked on one of those days. Pause.
Nah, man, we both lost Phoenix on Monday, and then
Oh, that's right. That's right.
on
That was my
Tuesday.
only.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna call you out with the numbers, but
You're right. You're right, Corey. You're right. Corey, you sound real sexy today. Pause.
you like that new mic?
I do, man. I do, dog. That's all right. Maybe that new mic could get us some cheese. But ultimately, it was those 2 days. Turned it around the next day, and then yesterday you had a day. I didn't play much. I'm glad I didn't, man. I didn't want to get on the Philly. Should have got on it early, but it didn't matter, right? But did like the Jordan Poole 1.5 threes. Looked at those numbers. Was like, yo, that's easy. But I had taken it early, right? By the time I had looked at it again, like right before game started, man, it was at minus 175.
Yeah, the money was coming in on those
It
guys.
was coming in. Yeah, it was coming in, man. It was. So yeah, ultimately, turned it around, bro. Turned it around. Wednesday was good. Thursday was good. Let's do it again today. All right, man. About last night. Yeah, about last night wasn't much of a night. We only had 2 games. First game was the LA Lakers at Philly. You know what? I didn't even get mad at the game, Corey. I didn't even get mad at the game. Like, once Brown was out, AD, man, I don't know what the hell. AD's wrist was bad. I mean, this dude is made of paper, but the defense is still really good with them on the court. They still lose though, 87 to 105. Kind of kept it close for a minute. Philly was like, nope, not on duty. Not on duty. That game went as well as the Lakers thought it would go. Russell Westbrook had a ton of turnovers, bro. Ton of turnovers. So that's crazy. Next game was the nightcap, and that was Minnesota at Golden State. Minnesota tried to do it, man. They tried to. Tied the first quarter, so you would have covered that first quarter. Those first quarter spreads are doing really good at, right? But ultimately, the game just got out of hand for them in the third quarter, like it always does for Golden State. They thrive third quarter. Third quarter, Corey, 20 to 38. They were outscoring almost 20 points.
Ridiculous though from the 3-point line. I think Minnesota was 10 of 44, and Golden State shot like 54% from 3.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. Crazy what they do in the third quarter.
You go through that box score, it's like 5 of 8, 5 of 6,
yeah,
5 of 9. I'm like, man,
yeah, bro.
Nobody was missing last night. So
yeah,
that's a big win. Big win though.
It was a revenge game. They needed that win. Not that they really needed it, but it's something good to have under your belt. But that final score was 115 to 124. Don't get it twisted, man. That game was out of hand for them after the third quarter. It really was. They came back and they won the first half. So Minnesota actually does pretty good still first quarter, first half. So if you had that lean, that's the way the pattern and the rhythm of the game goes. Minnesota would do really good first quarter, first half. But playing against Golden State, man, they're going to just smack you third quarter. That's just how it goes. So I would love to, I didn't see what the line was, but I would love to see what the live line was after Golden State was down by, it looks like 3, 4. right? They were down 4 by the half. I wonder if he would have got a better line. But maybe books are just catching on. They're like, yo, we'll just wait. We'll wait here, right? Because if you got a line less than, 6 or 6.5, maybe 5.5 where it was, sorry for the Minnesota fans. Sorry. So yeah, that was last night, man. Large slate today. So let's get into it. First game of the day. Detroit Pistons at Orlando Magic. Right now, this line is sitting at 3, +3 for Detroit. Weird. Was at 2.5, so it is climbing some. Total on this game is still at 212.5. I'm going to tell you, man, this would be a pass game for me, right? I mean, we just don't bet on bad teams. But just looking at their body of work, this seems like a Detroit game. I don't know why what I'm missing here, right? Even Mo Bamba played last game. You had pretty much everybody who played last game because they just played on the 8th is playing this game. So I don't know if it's something I'm missing. Detroit has their number. I think this will be the third time, and Detroit has already beat them both times. Right now, maybe it's the recency bias. But if you look at Detroit's body of work here in the last couple of games, Detroit's played some tough teams. And they've kind of kept it close. They played Detroit back-to-back, or Denver back-to-back, rather. They lost both games, but, I mean, those games were kind of close. They won the spread. I mean, in the last 4 games, they are covering ATS. They are covering. And that's against Denver twice, Utah, and Sacramento. So I do like Detroit here. Probably won't get to it, but I'm every time I'm looking at this game, I just feel like this is a Detroit side. What are you thinking about here with this game? Besides probably pass.
It's a definite pass, man. I could care less. I just can't understand how this is back-to-back games. We've had Orlando as the favorite. They've lost like 17 of the last 19, and the books are making them the favorite here.
Yeah.
It's got to be a Detroit side. If you're going to bet this game, which, I mean, you've probably got a gambling problem at that point, but and look, I'm borderline. I walk the fine line there between a problem and a good thing, man. But I'm not betting this game. But yeah, man, Detroit's the side here if you want it. Cade's playing good.
Yeah,
they're healthy again. And Orlando, man, like I said, they just can't win games. So the fact that they're favorites here it's crazy. It was crazy that they were favorites against the Clippers. They got smacked.
I mean, I actually can understand that, Corey. You don't think that hard game that the Clippers had just played the night before, having to come back and win that game, Orlando off the rest. I kind of understood it because I was actually on the Orlando side, but we don't bet Orlando or Clippers games. But what makes you say that?
One, the Clippers had that tough game, but if you actually go back, you look at the box score, the starters didn't play. It was the bench that made the comeback.
Right.
So the starters were rested. And it just doesn't matter. I don't care if they played triple overtime the night before. The other team can't win games. They should never be the favorite.
Got you.
They have, 8, 9 wins on the season right now?
Yeah, it's terrible. They're 9 and 40.
You haven't even hit double figures for wins yet. We're almost at the All-Star break. So, I mean, yeah, they've been playing other bad teams. But, I mean, if you can't come up with wins, man, you should – let's make it even,
Yeah. And
so
money's coming
not
in.
only should Orlando win this game, but they're supposed to win it by 3. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I like Detroit here. Again, I'm not betting on the Pistons, but Orlando's not showing much, man. I think they blow this thing up here at the deadline.
Yeah, we'll see. No action for us, though. I'm good. Next game we have, I can give 2 shits about right now anyways. I think, man, damn Lakers. Lakers at Hornets, they're off a back-to-back. They got smacked yesterday. It's probably going to continue today unless LeBron plays. We will see Lakers -7 now. -7 total on the game, or +7. Excuse me. This coffee kick in. Lakers are +7. Total on this is 228.5. That is still the same. I'm gonna tell you right now, man, this is another game I'm not gonna play, but I always get sucked into it because of my fandom. If LeBron plays, then this should be a closer game. That's a lot of points, in my opinion, if LeBron plays. But with his knee, he's traveled with them. To open up so high, I wonder if that means that he's not playing. Right, because and it's going up. So is LeBron going to sit twice? Was that, or was the injury report here rest Philly and then play Charlotte? Right, this is a back-to-back road travel game. Another great capper said that's one of the hardest spots in the NBA. Right, is to play a back-to-back and travel. So Lakers got in late, and they play against Hornets. Right now, looking at the injury report, man, that's so funny. Usually try to keep a format. We didn't even go to the damn injury report for the last game. I don't give a shit. I don't care.
Last game, no, I mean, it was Detroit.
Detroit, yeah. That's when we probably talk too much about them already, but it's funny. LeBron is questionable. Kendrick Nunn is still out. Kelly Oubre is questionable. Gordon Hayward is out indefinitely. And I'm going to get this right. Is it Jalen? So it is Jalen. Jaden plays for Minnesota. Jalen McDaniels is also out indefinitely with his ankle. That is just the report coming off of covers. It's not the official injury report. We'll see, man. I would not be surprised if AD sits. Would not be surprised, Doug. This line is very, very suspiciously high for a team that might be at full strength in the Lakers. So I don't trust this game. I don't want any action in this game. They've already played themselves, and LA beat them in overtime. That was back in November. It's a completely different team on Charlotte's end. If you ask me if I had to make a bet, then obviously I'm going to play Charlotte, right? But this number is high, suspiciously high. I wonder if you're getting someone else sitting here for the Lakers. But it's probably a game, man, that I'm not going to even watch. Who do you like here?
You think LeBron's really hurt?
Man, I don't know. I mean, he didn't play against Philly. I don't know why. If there was games I was going to sit, I would have rather played against Philly than Charlotte.
I feel like this was a tough little 2-game stretch. They probably were going to lose with LeBron. Sit out, give the organization an excuse, man.
Yeah.
Because the heat was going to come down on them if they lose a couple more here with everybody back.
Right.
I don't know. I don't think LeBron plays again tonight, though.
Yeah, me neither.
They got him listed at day-to-day.
Yeah.
He's going to sit this one. I can see AD playing, man. He looked fine.
He did. I just ask you that, Corey, because he went down with his wrist.
Yeah, I mean, but if we sit this guy every time he tweaks something, man, he'll play like 15 games a season. So the guy's he's always hurt. Like, it was the first thing that popped up on my phone last night was AD head to the locker room. It was like 6 minutes into the game. What do you mean he's going to the locker room? You get sick again? Does his tummy hurt again? Like, what's going on here? Like, god damn. Luckily, he comes back out, man. I had that guy on Prize Picks, and I'm like, bro, there's no way this guy's done for the day already.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man, I think Charlotte's the side here. The 7 doesn't scare me. If LeBron doesn't go, you got Westbrook turning the ball over, trying to run the offense. They don't really have that guy to handle the ball.
Yeah.
Without LeBron. So, and AD had a monster game last night and didn't.
He did, man. He actually did. And he kept Joel Embiid under that 30-point streak, man.
Yeah, Embiid struggles against AD.
Yeah.
You know, the length for length. But, yeah, I just don't see I'm going to wait, though. I want official news on LeBron because
yeah, definitely.
He might have saw last night's game and been like, all right.
Yep. Yeah.
I don't got that luxury of sitting, but
if you play this game, you got to take it now, right? Because if LeBron does get called out and he's ruled out, this is going to shoot up another point or two.
Yeah. You know, I've noticed, though, man, if you're on underdog, man, you just beat the books to the line changes.
Yeah,
though.
He's pretty quick.
You know, I beat him last night to it with the Philly line.
Mm-hmm.
Got him into that. But it seems like every night, if you're actually on your phone, you just beat the books to the changes.
Absolutely.
at least, or maybe my bookie's just snapping. I don't know, but I'll take that. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think Charlotte's the side here. I'll wait on the Laker news, but it's pretty strong lean right
Yeah,
now.
it's already I'm telling you, man, it's going up. When this line opened, let me see where it was last night. I mean, yeah, I went to 7, 6.5, and back to 7. We'll see what's going on with this. But yeah, no play for this. No play for me at all on this game until we get some LeBron news. Next game we have, man, crazy game. Boston at Atlanta. Right now, the line is sitting at Atlanta -2. Total on this game is 218. So it's gone down a hook here. Who we have for injuries? No injuries to report for Atlanta. We've got Dozier out, and that's pretty much, yeah, PJ Dozier is out. So, I mean, that's a guard that you're missing. But I mean, you're already guard heavy, right? You already got your guards that you need there. Head to head, man. They played November. Atlanta beat them by 11 points. That was -5. This is a game that I'm trying to figure out why this line is so short. Boston has won their last 2 games. They lost 2 and then won 2, right? They lost 1 and won 3. So they've lost to Philly, they've lost to Charlotte, and they've lost to Portland. They went to Washington, beat Washington 116-87, and then they beat Sacramento. How are these 2 teams in the same level of competition? This is scary to me here because this is almost give me Atlanta. I don't give a fucking shit what the spread is game, right? But you always have to respect the line. And I wonder if they're just begging you to take Atlanta outright here, right? I don't know. And Boston comes and wins this game. But I'm trying to understand why this line is so low. I really am. I do like Atlanta here. This could come close to. I don't give a fucking shit what the spread is, but I'm on Atlanta here. I'm on them. I'm just really got a little bit of hesitancy to take them right now. So this is a lean for me. Who do you like?
Yeah, I mean, Boston's playing great basketball right now, though. That game earlier this year, no Jaylen Brown, so the 11-point win there doesn't translate to anything for me here in this game. Now that you've got the Celtics healthy, I mean, Boston's out there smacking teams. Obviously, it's not the best competition, man, but that offense is rolling right now. They're also playing to try and keep this team together.
Yeah.
Atlanta's on a little run here, but you know, it's a 5-game short sample size here. They've played some good ball, but I don't think they've just completely turned the tide here for the season. They're at home. I think it's just a good game, and I think this is a battle. I don't think either of these teams really pull away here tonight. If I had to lean, man, I'd probably lean Boston here, but I'm staying away from this one.
Yeah.
I think that the Celtics healthy, they're good, man. So we'll see if which one of these teams shows up tonight, because we do see some pretty bad Boston teams show up.
Yeah.
On any given night. But lean right now though is Boston here. I wouldn't touch this game though. I think you got 2 teams both playing well right now.
Yeah, man. It's the way you feel about Boston is how I feel about Atlanta when they're healthy. I mean, Atlanta's the reason why Ben Simmons is literally not playing for the damn 76ers right now, because this team can go into your house and smack you. They did it to the Knicks. And they did to Philly. I don't know, man. This one's weird to me. So I got to look deeper into the numbers. But yeah, lean on this game. For me, I'm on the other side. We're on opposite sides, is Atlanta. Next game we have is Clippers at Miami Heat. Total on this game right now is Heat -7, or the spread rather. The total is 210.5. A lot of the side is on Miami, right? I do believe Miami is still first in the East. They probably want to keep that standing. Line got as low as 6 on last night, but it is at 7. What I'm afraid of is, regardless of how bad the Clippers are losing, they can come back and win the game. They've just done it their last 2 games. So just seeing how they play, it's weird because they're another team that does pretty decent first quarter. They get down by a lot, and you got some players not playing or kind of questionable for this line to be as high as it is. So this tells me they get up. On the Clipper side, you got Morris Senior out, Paul George, Preston, and Leonard out. On the Heat side, you've got Kyle Lowry, which I don't know what's going on now. This is kind of weird. It's some family issues, but I got to read deep into it. Jimmy Butler's questionable. Akpala is still out indefinitely. Markieff Morris is out indefinitely still, and we all know that Victor Oladipo been out. You look at when they played last time, which was in November, the Clippers did get them. That was Miami -5, I believe. Clippers beat them. 112 to 109. And the Clippers were actually -5 that game. So when I'm looking at this, man, the Clippers, they have Miami's number just even dating back to 2020. So it's one of these things to where this line is pretty high. I'm not afraid of this number because of how well Miami has been playing as of late. If you put Jimmy in the mix, you got Bam Adebayo, who's been playing lights out. So everybody is going back into their positions and their responsibilities. You're not asking Dwayne Dedman to do as much, right? I do like the way Duncan has been playing. I do like the way Tyler has been playing when he's been playing. So honestly, man, this is a game to where I would only have to step on Miami, maybe even a Miami trifecta here. Only thing though, bro. I'm telling you, that Orlando game, I know you said, why is Orlando even the favorites at home? I mean, Orlando and Washington both should have won those games. But the way Clippers fought back and played, it's to me, man, it seems like that could possibly happen. Now, the odds and likelihood of that happening is slim to none against Miami with that large of a lead. But I'm off this game too, but I do have a lean on Miami first half and full game. Who do you like, bro?
Yeah, I think Miami can get this one done. I want to make sure Butler's playing before I give 7. I think they got him listed with like left big toe irritation.
Yeah.
That's what weird. Does that even mean? Miami -7. Yeah, the Clippers have been playing good. They're scrappy, man. They can beat you on any given night, but Miami's the better team. They're not a team that gives up a lot of points like Washington and Orlando that kind of just let them shoot their way back into the game. Miami will play defense. I like Miami here, man. I think they get this done. I also think, man, we need some updates on Oladipo, but Oladipo back in this lineup, man, this Miami team is going to be dangerous in the playoffs.
Bro, he ain't played though. I mean, get a couple games under his belt, and yeah, they are. I mean, this team is. I mean, they're first already, right? So it's not like they're going to rush to get him. But yeah, you are right. You're right about that.
But yeah, I think lean here, Miami. But I want to make sure Jimmy's not going to try and sit this one because they're playing the Clippers.
Got you. Next game we have on the books, Indiana Pacers at OKC. Right now, this is OKC at -2, was it -1, and the total on this game is 218. Total hasn't changed. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't give a shit about this game, bro. I don't give 2 shits about this game at all. Looking at the injuries on this game, it looks like we still have a lot of people out. Yeah, Brogdon, Warren, Sabonis, TJ McConnell, Miles Turner is out. Favors is still out, and Krejci. This, I mean, honestly, this is a game that OKC should win, but I don't care at all about this game. Not 2 fucking shits about this game. Anything you're looking at here?
Yeah, I think we got Sabonis questionable still here tonight.
It's saying early February for his ankle.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta look it up because I got him questionable. Either way, though, I mean, I got a hard time again. The same thing with, the Orlando argument.
Yeah,
OKC doesn't win basketball games. They cover spreads.
Yeah,
they're close, but they never actually pull it out. So the fact that they're favorites here, obviously, it's because Indiana's depleted. But yeah, it's another game, man. I'm not betting this game. OKC should get it done. They're at home. They should find a way to win this one. I don't know. Like, I could also see these bench guys from Indiana just having a good shooting game and winning. It wouldn't shock me if they beat OKC.
Yeah, they've done it already, right?
So
I think they've done it already.
yeah, this one I'm just staying away from this game, man. I think you got a couple games here where we packed the bottom of the league together. Just avoid certain games, but
Yeah.
yeah, I can't play OKC given points, and Pacers just don't have anybody. So another game. Gotta have a problem to bet this one, man.
Yeah, I'm over it. You definitely are, DJ. If you bet this game, do not bet this fucking game. Just move on. Next game on the books, man. Portland at Houston. Right now, this line is Portland -2.5. So we did get a hook. And the total is 232.5, man. No defense. No defense is being played in this game at all. None whatsoever. You still have the same injuries going on here. Yeah, Little out for the season, Bray. Out for the season. You called that. Like, why Chauncey put it back in?
I did lie to get back in the game. I'm cool, coach. Don't worry about it. Look, I can do this. Like that don't mean nothing, man. Your shoulder. Like, I watched the play, man. It's gone.
It's gone. Yeah.
Yeah, ridiculous. Big loss for Portland too, man. To lose
the
year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy should never have played again. But
right.
That's the coach just not even paying attention to the situation.
Right. You got a whole bunch of guys.
Again, we've got two teams that suck. Like, they've each had a couple wins here and there that you're like, oh man, they turned it around, and then they come out and they give up 130 points the next game to somebody.
Yep. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the over is the only thing to really look at in this game. I don't have a lean as far as a side. Maybe Houston at home. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna tell you now. Let me see if it's even steamed up a little bit. Yeah, it got as high as 233, and then it dropped. So, yeah, I'm telling you, this seems like. I mean, Portland was on a 3-4, I believe. 3-5. Portland, when they lost that game to Dallas, I believe by 132 points, they had just played Minnesota the night before, in which they lost the game by Anthony Simons goaltend, right? 107-109. You have a little break here. I do like, and I mean, we are dealing with sorry teams, but I think this is a Portland spot. I really do. I think this is a Portland spot. Porter Jr. is probable. You got a lot of people out for the Trailblazers. You're missing your wing defenders, especially that in Rocco. I hope he plays. He's questionable. I'm sorry, man. I do like Portland here. I think they can come in and win a game by 3 points. Honestly, I honestly do. This is probably going to get to 3 before the day is over with. This is probably going to get to 3 before tip off. They have been playing the better opponents. I mean, everybody's better on Houston's end, but Houston lost to San Antonio. They did lose to Golden State. They lost to Utah and played Sacramento, and they actually beat Utah. I'm sorry, but Utah didn't have anybody playing. With Donovan Mitchell was in concussion protocol, Gobert being out. Man, this just seems like, in my opinion, a game that Portland should win and win by margin. So I probably won't get there. I'm going to dig into the numbers because there's probably some angles you could take first quarter, first half. But full game altogether, just looking at how these teams play, this seems like a game now that Portland's had a little rest. They had to travel, right? But they had a little rest. Portland and Houston's not too much farther. They're kind of neighboring states. Kind of. You know, I know my geography. But you're going to pass. You're not going to be on a plane very long to get to Houston. And I feel Like Portland should get up here to play. So we'll see, man. I don't have any action on this game right now, but the lean is Portland full game. Denver Nuggets at New Orleans. Nolans. Spread on this game now is Denver minus 5.5, still 5.5. Total on this game is 216, so it's went up a point. Yeah. This is another game I don't want no action in, to be honest with you, because it seems like New Orleans could cover this game. It really, really seems like that. But the fact that you have Brandon Ingram, who's doubtful, Devontae Graham, who's probable, Josh Hart, who's questionable, man, a lot of important people are kind of, on the iffy list right now. So, man, the fact that you got a doubtful instead of a questionable on Ingram, this is just a feast fest for, in my opinion, Joker again, right? I mean, you probably get some good play out of Joe Valdez. That's another big man. But I don't know. This is anything I want the action in. Looking at their last game, they played December 8th, and Denver got them in overtime. So that was a close game. But you got to dig deeper into that game. That was Denver -1. This is Denver minus 5.5 here. So that's telling me, when you got a doubtful, Ingram's not going to play. Who do you like here?
I think I'm all over Denver here, man. No Ingram. New Orleans just doesn't have, I think, the firepower to beat this Denver team right now. J Val's got enough on his hands trying to guard Joker.
Yeah.
You just don't have Ingram, man. That's your scorer. You got a banged up Josh Hart.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't practice. Probably not going to play. And this Denver team, outside of obviously the guys that are always out with Murray and Porter, they are healthy. We got Barton back. Morris and the Greens are back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think this is a Denver spot, man. The 5.5, 6 doesn't scare me. I don't know what New Orleans is bringing to the table here without Ingram. That they were on a little run. They were playing good ball. But if you look at those box scores, it was Ingram 38, Ingram 27.
Yeah.
He was playing lights out, man. He was carrying the team. He's out. This line already shows you he's not getting up for this game, man. He's doubtful. He's not going to play. Yeah, I think Denver gets it done here. So heavy lean. I haven't jumped on it yet, but heavy lean on Denver in this one.
Okay. Yeah, I we'll see. We'll see with some later news that comes out. We'll see. Next game we have Jazz at Memphis. Right? Line right now is Memphis -4. They are at home. Had a great game against San Antonio, right? Game almost got out of hand for them, but they were able to cover that spread. Total on this game is 225.5. It is now at -4. It is now at -4. You have right now the same players out for Memphis, and that being Kyle Slomo Anderson, Dylan Brooks, and I believe that's Tyus Jones. Right on Utah side, Gobert, mid-February, right? Donovan Mitchell out indefinitely now. I mean, so I wonder if there's going to be some news there. I'm telling you, man, this is another side from Memphis. This is a game that Memphis can get up for. This is a game that I like. I don't even want to go back to the well, but you have to because they're winning games. I don't care about this fucking spread, man. This is Memphis at home. They did play on the 26th, that being Utah. Memphis played on the 26th, so you got equal rest. They were at San Antonio, traveled home, took a day off, handled their business. It is Friday. It is Friday. It is Friday. Give me Memphis, man. I don't care. I like Memphis here. Who do you like?
Yeah, I just put Memphis -4 in. I was trying to stay up and get this line last night, man, but it must have come out real late. So didn't get it on it last night. But yeah, Memphis -4, no problem. This line is going to jump to 7 once they announce that Mitchell's not going again.
Yeah. You think that high, huh? Well, yeah.
I think you got about 2.5, 3 points for that guy. They might have about a point already factored in because he's questionable.
Right.
But no Mitchell, no Gobert. This Utah team's not good. The other night we were talking because the Phoenix line kept going the other way when they played Utah. And I just kept jumped on it at -3.5, -2.5, -1.5, I'm like, man, just because people are betting money on Utah doesn't mean it's the right bet here.
Yeah.
And they go out there and they get smacked up basically against a tired, depleted Phoenix team in Utah, and they couldn't get it done. They're not getting it done here in Memphis, man.
Yeah. I'm with it, man. I like that. I gotta wait and see what these lines. Because we also know Memphis has good first half numbers too, right? They do. So this could be a Memphis trifecta. Easily could be a Memphis trifecta. We'll see. I'm gonna look deeper into the numbers. But yeah, I like Memphis. That is official for me. I like it. Next game we have Shy Rack, man. Chicago Bulls at San Antonio Spurs. Line was -2. It is now -1.5. 1.5, which is fucking wild. It's wild to me. Total on this game is 228.5. It's now gone to 229, so it's gone up. DeMar DeRozan named MVP All-Star, or not MVP, he's All-Star. Help me understand this line, man. Help me understand this line. This one was another one. San Antonio is fully healthy, so you do have your depth. You're still missing Bates Diop, right? But you have the regular guys out for the Bulls. Now, I know San Antonio played really good against Memphis. And maybe if you got to argue, maybe Memphis is the better team right now than the Bulls. I just don't understand this line. They haven't played this year at all. San Antonio, they date back to last year. March, San Antonio beat them 106-99. March, 10 days later, San Antonio beat them 120-104. So are you going by last year's news? I don't know, man. I don't know. This will be the first time they play this year. You have DeMar DeRozan there. You have Zach LaVine, and you have Vooch there. I don't know, man. I look at this as another game to where what am I not seeing here? Because this line is too low. This was a Chicago Bulls. I don't give a fucking shit what the spread is game, because this number shouldn't be as low as it is. Is it because of how well DeJounte Murray and then matched up against Memphis? We know Memphis doesn't really play defense. I don't know, man. Who do you like here?
Yeah, I mean, I think the line is set right, man. Chicago hasn't been playing good basketball, though. I do think Chicago wins this game. I might bet it. But, I mean, if you go back outside of that Toronto game that they won by, 6, they beat OKC by 1. They get smacked by Orlando. They lose to Milwaukee. There was a win against Cleveland there. They get smacked by Memphis, lose to Boston, smacked by Golden State, smacked by Brooklyn. They haven't been stringing together good wins.
Yeah.
The big three is healthy, though. They don't have their guards. That scares me a little bit, especially against DeJounte Murray.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I think Chicago's the side here. I wouldn't bet it. San Antonio's going to get out early. San Antonio first quarter is probably a good look. Yeah, this is a good game, man. I think this is a battle. I could see Chicago pulling it off, but I don't have enough confidence to go bet this one.
This is let's see right now. San Antonio. I mean, this is going to be, well, no, because after Chicago goes home, San Antonio is on a homestand for 2 games, and then they go to, this will be their second game, and then they go to Phoenix. Yeah, man, I don't know. This one just seems weird. I got to look deeper into the numbers, but yeah, that angle could absolutely be San Antonio first quarter because of how well they do. But I got to look deeper into the numbers. But right now, I lean Chicago here. Next game we have Minnesota at Phoenix, right? Minnesota at Phoenix. Line was 9.5. Total in this game is 230.5. Line is now at 9, and the total in this game is 229.5. I think people are afraid because of how Phoenix messed up that spread with the 11. They think this spread is too high. Right now, Patrick Beverly is still showing questionable. Out for Friday. Crowder, McGee, Campaign is questionable. Ayton has been out indefinitely. Nader, Kaminsky, and Sark, those guys, the norms, they've been out. Man, I'm telling you, it's a back-to-back. We know what back-to-backs do to you. Travel back-to-backs, right? So not much travel going on here. You went from Minnesota's gone from Golden State to Phoenix, so you are literally next door. I don't like this game. And I'm afraid of the spread. I would also have to look deeper into the numbers, but my lean here would be Phoenix Suns first half just to cut that number down. But we know how good Minnesota plays in the first quarter and the first half. So do you just wait for tired legs? Do you live bet this game to get a better line? Because I guarantee you, if this line is going down, I probably would take Minnesota first quarter or first half, honestly. Actually, I would flip that around. I would have a lean Minnesota first quarter, first half here. I'm looking at those numbers a little more in depth to see how they're doing, but they did handle it against Golden State. They've got to come back and, at least do something for the sake of them losing how bad they lost. So they probably got to do something early before Phoenix just take this game, just takes it to the next level and just smashes them. With that said, I'm looking now. Phoenix has covered all but, they're 4-6. 6-4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6-4 in their last 10 ATS. And Minnesota, not so much. They're the other way around. They're 4-6. Looking at this game, man, it seems like it would be Phoenix, but I don't have a play. I'm going to look deeper into these numbers, but my lean on this is actually flopped or flipped, rather. Minnesota first quarter, Minnesota first half. Who do you like here?
Man, I really want to see the Pat Beverly Chris Paul matchup. I hope he plays tonight.
They don't like each other.
Nah, not too much. Look, I'm not giving 9.5 points with Phoenix here. You out of your fucking mind? They look like shit without Ayton and McGee. They barely handled a Utah team that was banged up. Minnesota's playing decent basketball. They shot like shit last night. They lose by 9 to Golden State. I'm not giving 9.5. So Phoenix has been playing good ball. Booker's been lights out lately. I think Phoenix can win this game. But Minnesota's not they're not the Magic. This isn't just they're going to put up a fight, especially you don't have your bigs against Cat down low.
Yeah.
It's not the game you don't want to have your starting or second string center for. So Biyombo's not going to be able to hold Cat.
He isn't. Nor Jalen Biyombo and
down there.
Yeah. You could put the young guy on him. Jalen Smith can probably give you a couple minutes where he might have a burst and then Cat to turn that shit around and be like, not today.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the line's too wide, man. I think this is a close game. This Phoenix team is banged up. I know they've been constantly, they just win, they win, but they have had a bunch of close games against good teams. Minnesota's playing pretty good basketball right now outside of just being cold last night. I wouldn't touch this game, man. I'm not betting Minnesota off the back-to-back, but I do think they can cover this 9.5.
I'm with it. You are talking me more and more into taking Minnesota trifecta here.
I don't know if you were listening.
I was listening. What I'm saying is I think they can cover the number.
Yeah, I think they could cover.
Yeah, we know how well they play first quarter, first half, right? But you send back to back, and I get that. Maybe step off that and wouldn't play them full game or that second half because it is a back to back. But if I'm right, did D'Lo go out? How many minutes did he play yesterday?
He's got like a shin contusion.
Yeah.
You got to figure he's going to play, man. I mean,
right.
How bad could the bruise be on your shin that you can't play basketball?
Yeah, D'Lo played 19 minutes, bro. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think this could. Oof, man. I'm might get with the Minnesota trifecta here. Minnesota. We'll see. We'll see. But I do like them first quarter, first half. While talking through the game, yeah, this could be a game, honestly, that they can get up for at least in the first quarter, first half. Might even get to full game. Minnesota trifecta is my lean here. So we'll see. Last game of the night, man. New York at Milwaukee. This line right now is Milwaukee -9. Total on this game has gone up, man. It's gone up. Was it 215.5? It is now 217.5. New York, man, they're just in trouble, bro. They're pretty healthy, for the exception of Nerlens Noel, and Derrick Rose is still out. Missing some set pieces for Milwaukee, and this line is high. So maybe they get up. Wesley Matthews is now probable. Grayson Allen is now eligible, dirty ass. Brook is out and Rodney Hood is doubtful. It's either Bucks here or I just pass altogether on this game. They are at home. They did lose to Cleveland, so you know they don't want to lose 2 in a row. I tell you, man, they've already got their number. Milwaukee has gotten, this is the 4th game. November 5th, or New York beat them 113-98. November 10th and December 12th, Milwaukee beat them twice. New York is not even getting to the century mark when they lose. They got there once, rather, but they barely get there. So this game going up 217.5. I think Milwaukee can get them here. We'll see. We'll see. But for right now, I just like Milwaukee at home. I like them at home. And I like them after a loss. If I'm looking at where they are cold, yeah, they're pretty cold. 1-5 ATS in their last 6 games overall. 1-8 ATS in their last 9 games as a favorite. Sheesh. This is telling you to take New York here. Knicks are 4-0 ATS in their last 4 meetings following an ATS loss. Under is 7-1 in Knicks' last 8 after allowing 100 points or more in their previous games. Under is 5-1 in Knicks' last 6 games playing on 1 day's rest. The numbers shot up, but they're hot with the under. Knicks are 0-4 ATS in their last 4 Friday games, for whatever that's worth. It's still Milwaukee. I think Milwaukee can come out here and smack them. Who do you like?
Again, I think this is similar to last game, and I think Milwaukee wins, but I'm not giving 9 points. They haven't played that good of basketball lately. They seem to just constantly be in good games for some reason. You know, the Cleveland game got away from them.
It did.
Chicago's a 4-point game. They ended up pulling away late, beating Memphis by 12, but that was basically a tie game with 5 minutes left. Atlanta beats them. Toronto beats them. They beat Golden State. I don't know. I mean, 9 points just seems like a lot. The Knicks are healthy. It's going to be a slow-paced game. I don't like huge spreads when the unders are real low. Yeah, I mean, I don't even have a lean. I mean, Milwaukee wins this game, but I don't know if they win it by 9. So
yeah, it's a large number.
Yeah, I'm going to stay away from this one. I saw this line last night. I was like, man, that's probably right. But
yeah,
I got no interest in going there.
All right, man. I'm with you on that. A lot of games. The funny thing is a lot of games, but a lot of them I don't even want to really touch, you know? So it's kind of crazy.
A lot of bad games today.
A lot of bad games.
A couple good ones, but
yeah. All right, man. Let's get into our leans for today.
Hey, yo, I woke up, I'm not dead, smoked up, got out of bed, gotta see the green, otherwise I see a lot of red. Watching what I say around some of y'all.
First lean I have, man, is Atlanta -2, Chicago -2, Miami -7, and Portland -2. Atlanta -2, Chi -2, Portland -2, Miami -7, And I'm going to look at the first quarter and first half numbers for Minnesota when they come out. Who do you like?
First off, for you, I think I got Chicago at -1 now and Atlanta at -1.5.
Yeah,
So
see,
lines are
that's
moving in your favor.
weird, bro.
Yeah, as far as my leans, though, I got a heavy lean on Charlotte right now at -7 and, a regular lean on Miami -7 against the Clippers. Yeah, as far as leans go, yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, that's why is that line? I mean, money. Okay, here it is. 71% of the side is on Chicago, right? 29% of the side is on San Antonio, but that line is moving to make San Antonio favorites. That's wild. I don't know. We'll see. Official picks.
Hey, yo, I woke up, I'm not dead. Smoked up, got out of bed. Gotta see the green, otherwise I see a lot of red. Watching what I say around some of y'all.
Same number, same side. Yo, guy on couch. I like those graphics, man. I just noticed a change on that. Man. We got a lot of green going on here, man. I like that. Official picks. I took it, bro. I'm on it. I might even look at the trifecta also with this game, along with Minnesota. We'll see. But I have taken Memphis -4. I think that is the play. I think these boys are hot right now. Memphis -4 is my official play. What about yours?
Yeah, I'm with you. I locked it in. It's already up to 4.5, but I got them at Memphis at -4. They should get this one done, man. I don't see any issues here. Maybe Mitchell goes, but I doubt it. And he'd be on a limited even if he played. So I got no issue going early to the window there. Yeah, so only official plays Memphis. Definitely be looking at some prize picks here later in the day once those numbers come out. But yeah, it's good day of basketball though, man. Not too many bets here. Might get to a couple player props once I dig deeper into it, but one of those days, man. Bunch of games, not a bunch of plays.
Not a bunch of plays for right now, but this might turn around because I'm looking at a potential nine play day. So we'll see.
I'll probably end up right around 3, but
yeah. All right, man. That's the show. That is the show. Huge card. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channels. Follow us on Twitter as we are always giving away plays. Make sure you meet us here early in the morning, Monday through Friday. If we don't have a show, I'll let you know. But we usually try to get them going on every day, Monday through Friday. Take the weekends off. But yeah, Corey, happy Friday to you, brother. Another week, another productive week. Let's stay in the green, man. And we are out of here. Be cool.